I am young, I am 20 years old, yet I know nothing of life but despair, death, fear, and fatuous superficiality cast over an abyss of sorrow. It's strange, I thought, how you can be living your dreams and your nightmares at the very same time. The world has become more uncertain than ever. Everywhere you look, there is violence and cruelty, poverty and desperation. We have not yet learned that life is difficult, but we can still learn to live it with dignity. I am very much afraid that I will never be able to forget those faces. We are all mistaken sometimes we do wrong things that have bad consequences. But it does not mean we are evil, or that we cannot be trusted ever afterward. We are here, we are alive, and we must do what we can to make the world a better place. There is nothing so despicable as a secret society that is based upon religious prejudice and that will attempt to defeat a man because of his religious beliefs. Why do people have to be this lonely? What's the point of it all? Millions of people in this world, all of them yearning, looking to others to satisfy them, yet isolating themselves. Why? Was the earth put here just to nourish human loneliness? The world has been lying in the embrace of fever, wrapped in a blanket of delirium, and unable to distinguish the hallucinations of madness from the reality of human suffering. Life is a concatenation of accidents, a chronicle of chance, a tapestry of mistakes and regrets and successes. Lost in the silence of the night, I felt my existence was slowly fading away, as if I were slowly turning into something invisible and insubstantial. The only true currency in this bankrupt world is what you share with someone else when you're uncool. To be alive at all is to have scars. Nothing is so painful to the human mind as a great and sudden change. Every age has its own kind of war, its own limiting conditions, and its own peculiar preconceptions. Life is short, but it is wide. This too shall pass. A man's face is his autobiography. A woman's face is her work of fiction. In war, there are no unwounded soldiers. The soldier is the true hero of our time, the true hero of modernity. In war, there is no prize for the runner-up. If you want to see a really good person, look to those who never got what they deserved. The world is a fine place and worth the fighting for, and I hate very much to leave it. We are weak, but we have the strength to love. We are afraid, but we have the courage to follow our hearts. Love is not consolation. It is light. To love someone is to see a miracle invisible to others. It's not the bullet with my name on it that worries me. It's the one that says, to whom it may concern. The past is a knife, piercing the present and leaving a trail of blood behind. I had always believed that the world involved magic. Now I thought that perhaps it involved a magician. Life is like a landscape. You live in the midst of it but can describe it only from the vantage point of distance. Life is full of strange surprises, and the unexpected can often be a blessing in disguise. The tragedy of life is not that it ends so soon, but that we wait so long to begin it. Life is a long journey, and we are all just passengers on this train, passing through different stations along the way. Life is a journey, not a destination. Life is like a camera. Focus on the good times, develop from the negatives, and if things don't work out, take another shot. Life is a series of collisions with the future. It is not the sum of what we have been, but what we yearn to be. Life is a game, play it well. Life is a constant struggle between joy and pain, love and hate, hope and despair. Life is a storm, my young friend. You will bask in the sunlight one moment, be shattered on the rocks the next. What makes you a man is what you do when that storm comes. Life is like a river, it flows on endlessly and we are just passengers on its current. Life is a canvas, and we are the artists painting our own stories. Life is a mystery to be lived, not a problem to be solved. Life is an adventure, and every day is a new opportunity to explore and discover something new. Life is not a rehearsal, it's the real thing. Live every moment as if it were your last. Life is a journey, and we all have our own path to follow. Life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. Life is a precious gift, and we should cherish every moment we have. Life is a constant learning experience, and we should never stop growing and evolving. Life is a challenge, but we are strong enough to face it. Life is about creating yourself. Life is a mirror and will reflect back to the thinker what he thinks into it. Life is a story that we are all writing, every day with our actions and decisions. Life is not a problem to be solved, but a reality to be experienced. Life is a journey of discovery, and we should always be open to new experiences and opportunities. Life is a gift, but it is up to us to make the most of it. Life is not about waiting for the storm to pass, it's about learning to dance in the rain. Life is a series of moments, and we should make each one count. Life is not just about surviving, it's about thriving and living to the fullest. Life is a puzzle, and every piece has its own place and purpose. Life is a journey of self-discovery, and the more we learn about ourselves, the more we can contribute to the world.